Hi everyone, it's SweetCheeks Capone. So today, basically my video is about how much I hate mansplaining. As a feminist and as someone who advocates for female rights on a daily basis, I don't like mansplaining. Just to put it simply, it makes my egg roll flaky and dry. So let me tell you today about a very awful experience I have had in the past couple of days. Okay, so day one, I'm doing my grocery shopping at Walmart, as one does, and I'm walking through the mall, and there's one of those booths that has those pushy men who want to sell you something, and they come out to you with this hair serum, and they're like, try this, try this, try this, and I'm like, nah, I really don't want to. And he's like, okay, but let me ask you a question. And I'm just like, fine, what the fuck do you want? And obviously, okay, so guys who work at these booths, I don't know, are trained to be creepily nice. Very off-putting. And somehow it's intriguing. So I sit down, he starts curling my hair, which doesn't happen. My best friend is a hairstylist and she has trouble curling my hair because it's fucking hard to curl. Like, it just doesn't hold anything. And he's curling my hair with this product. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? What is going on? And he's talking me up about this flattening iron that makes amazing curls, and it's all steam. It's like brand new technology, just came out 5 days ago, blah, blah, blah. And he's like stroking my hair and he's like, are you single? Like, you're so beautiful. Are you single? And I've said multiple times, no, I'm not single. I do have a man. And he's like, oh, how come you're not single? And I'm like, because I'm a fucking catch. He became very aggressive with me, which I don't like. But it made me very anxious, and I kind of like crawled into myself, and I was like, okay, I'll just like do whatever to get out of this situation. And he just kept saying over and over again, you're gonna buy this, you're gonna buy this. And I was like, well, I don't really need this. And he's like, well, I'll give you two then for the price of this one, and you're gonna buy this. And just because you're such a beautiful woman, I want you to tell everyone where you got your hair product, and I want you to advertise for me, but don't tell anyone this deal I got you. And I swear they do that to everyone because they're probably getting these things for like 20 bucks a pop. They feel like garbage. They're probably made out of like recycled Solo cups. But anyway, so I went back to the kiosk after I tried the product and realized it did not work. And I was honestly just so mad. Not because I conned myself into getting this product because I was so anxious about the situation I was in, but because I'm walking up there and there's a woman sitting in the chair and she's got two kids, a boy and a little girl, and this man was getting a little too close with that little girl and touching her hair, and the mom didn't even give a fuck. And I'm like, excuse me, if that was my kid, even though she's my stepkid, I would be like, no, get the fuck off her, you creep, and I'd probably call the police. And her husband came up and kind of gave the guy like a look, but that's it. And then there's this other guy there who was not the manager, and he was catcalling these women like, oh, you look so beautiful. Like, oh, where'd you get a body like that? You work out at the gym. Normal people don't interact this way. And I don't understand what makes these men think they have this power over women that makes them able to say whatever they want at them and then make them buy a product. When I came and I was very angry and very adamant that I was gonna get a refund from these products that don't work. And they kept saying to me over and over again, we don't do refunds, we don't do refunds. And I was like, well, I've worked in retail. And even if you say you don't do refunds, you do refunds. That machine there, it can do a refund. And he's like, I'm gonna call my boss in Quebec or wherever the fuck. And he called his boss and he's like, okay, my boss is gonna call you tomorrow and he's gonna give you a refund. I.e. today, I got the call from his boss, and his boss is telling me why I'm wrong, why their products are great and why the people he employ are great. And he's like, direct quote from this guy who apparently is the boss, "Who are you to be talking about my company that way? I'm the consumer who your company is supposed to serve. And the people who you employ are still catcalling me even as I'm angry trying to return this product. They're still telling me these things that I don't want to hear. Like, you're not my boyfriend. Don't talk to me that way. Like, I have a right to tell them to fuck off. And they're acting like they're the victim. Like, they're not some muscular guy who can take me down if, like, why would they act threatened? They're putting on this huge act." So I'm on the phone with this man who apparently is the manager of the entire company. And I try to tell him about his employees and the way they act toward women and how inappropriate it is and how disgusted I am by him. And he tells me I'm wrong. I tell him that the product doesn't work and that he is responsible for that product and he is responsible for reimbursing the consumer. He tells me I'm wrong. I tell him I had a bad experience and he tells me I'm wrong. He then tells me that I cannot return my product, the one that I opened, because they can't resell it. Well, guess what? If you have a bad product, you return it and then you throw it away. That's what you do. I worked at a store that sold sex toys, and if you were not satisfied, you could return it and we would just throw it away and give you your money back because obviously there's something wrong with that product. But he says to me, if you go to a lingerie store, they're not going to let you return anything. And I said, if their product is cheap and doesn't work, yes, they will let me return that. If the underwire is coming out of the bra, I can return it. If the lacing, if the stitches is coming out like days after I bought it, yes, they're gonna let me return it because it's faulty. Because they stand behind their product. The manager of this company is clearly someone who doesn't stand behind their product. Now, he told me to go to his website and look at how great of a company they are. His company is Royale Hair. I put it into the search engine and it was not one of the first things to pop up. He said that they were very popular, very well known. Why are you not a Google suggestion, okay? And even just the first thing to note about this website is that it's not secure. Shouldn't most official websites be secure? So, okay, let's put in a brand name that we trust. Let's do Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Okay, and look, we're at the Jeffree Star website and it says secure up in the corner because this is an official website, this is a trusted brand. And then we go back over to Royale Hair and what is this? Not secure. You can't even design a proper website and you're telling me you have one of the most world-renowned products? No, honey. Back to the Facebook. Okay, so here are Royale Hair and Aesthetics. It's weird because like the kiosk, like the big word was Sutra or Sultra. Anyway, and it's like by Royale Hair. So it's like a little branch of it. But I typed in that name first to see if it would come up with that official website. And it did not come up with anything related with hair. It was a religion. Okay, so apparently they have 3.4 stars based on their reviews. So let's check it out. Now, according to them, no one has had a problem with their product, and I'm a big fat liar because I spent too much money. Whatever. But looks like some other people have been having some problems too. So let's just read the first couple of reviews. Okay, 1 star by, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name because I feel like I'm gonna have a huge brain fart right now. Okay. Also had a terrible experience after buying a product at a trade show, got home and the product didn't even turn on. Trade show had already moved on. I spent the next 2 weeks emailing and phoning this company and no one ever got back to me. I eventually had success contacting the manufacturer out in California, who were more than willing to help, however, charges me an extra $55 in fees to utilize the product warranty. 6 weeks later, and I have yet to see a product that actually works. So frustrating. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, fam. Hit me up. I feel you. But yeah, so, oh, and another one. So bad experience with this company. So I did a trade show a few years ago and thought the straightener worked wonders, so bought the straightener / curling iron travel straightener combo for a lot more than I would normally spend on these kinds of things. Exactly. One of my girlfriends bought me a hair straightener for my birthday, and I'm pretty sure it was around $200, and it was a very good brand, and it works wonders. These don't even fucking work, and it's more than double the price. Okay, moving on. Wouldn't even turn on, tried to contact them about it and received no responses. Read that I needed to email about their Black Friday sale. Are you kidding me? Definitely not buying anything else from them. To be fair, the curling iron works fairly well and the travel iron is convenient, though not as great as the demo straightener I was shown originally. Yes, when I was in the chair, they gave me these big, beautiful curls. I come home, try to do the exact same thing with my straightener. They said they used no product on my hair. And then I tried the straightener, no product in my hair. The exact same way they did it there. Does not work. Does not work. Also they said that their straightener was good for my hair. Well, the last couple of days, my hair smells burnt as fuck. That doesn't seem good, does it? Okay. One person says, love the curling iron and straightener, highly recommend. Probably they are related to someone who sells the product. Melinda Mott does not recommend. Okay. I spent quite a bit on the product and it didn't even last a month before it started falling apart. I emailed, get out of here. Well, okay. I emailed customer service 6 days ago with no response. Yeah. So basically, unless you go to the booth and scream in their faces, they will not do anything for you. I'm making a YouTube video, go away.
Hello, and thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all the regular jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!